Good evening. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program. This is the first program for the 2016-2017 school year for September 13th, 2016. Camera people, Barry and Cody. Video engineer and producer is Russell. Sound engineer, Edward. Teleprompter, Nicholas. Prompter, Myra. And this is the Ciara Show, doing anchor and weather. This is your news director, Edward, and now the news.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DCTV 4-H News and Weather Program. Help keep our kids' news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. To buy sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Hello, I'm Ciara, and the following story is from the dogtime.com. Catahoula Leopard Dog. The Catahoula dog breed has a striking appearance and a strong work ethic. He's a tough dog bred to work in swamps and forests and requires a leader who is firm and consistent, with time to keep him occupied. This tough yet strikingly beautiful dog can have a spotted, brindle, solid, or patched coat of many colors. Other outstanding physical characteristics are his webbed feet, which allow him to swim well and work in soft, marshy areas, and his eyes, which may be blue, green, brown, or amber. Some Catahoulas have eyes that are each a different color, or cracked eyes, two different colors, within the same eye. Notice the shape of the pupil. It often looks like an ink blot. Befitting their heritage as herding and driving dogs, Catahoulas are wary of strangers. They are protective of their families and opinionated about when is or who is or isn't trustworthy. People who live with them say they're excellent judges of character. Expect to provide this hard-working and independent dog with at least an hour of strenuous exercise daily, as well as firm guidance during training. When their exercise and leadership needs are met, Catahoulas are loving, calm, and dedicated companions. If this work is exercise, training is not followed, the dog will get restless and bored and will get into mischief. And this story is from the Cortez Journal. Mancos Balloon Festival takes place this month. 11 hot air balloons will take to the skies from Boyle Park in Mancos next weekend as the Mancos Valley Balloon and Arts Festival enters the 12th year. People come from all over the Four Corners, event organizer Bobby Black says. It's a beautiful sight. Balloon launches will take place each morning at 6:45 a.m. on September 22nd through 24th at Boyle Park, Black said. This year's event features 11 balloons. The event is free, but balloon rides cost $125, and tethered rides cost $10. Black said she expects as many as 3,000 people to come to the show in the weekend. Come and enjoy. This story is from the Durango Herald. Rare whales recovery hurt by entanglement, scientists say. The ability of an endangered whale species to recover is jeopardized by increasing rates of entanglement in fishing gear and resultant drop in birth rate, according to scientists who study the animal. The population of North Atlantic right whales has slowly crept up from about 300 in 1992 to about 500 in 2010. But a study that appeared this month in the journal Frontiers in Marine Scientists said that the number of baby right whales born every year has declined in nearly 40% since 2010. Entanglements have surpassed ship strikes as a leading danger to right whales in recent years. 44% of diagnosed right whales deaths were due to ship strikes and 35% were due to entanglements. From 1970 to 2009, the study said from 2010 to 2015, 15% of diagnosed deaths were due to ship strikes and 85% were due to entanglements, it said. The following story is from the Durango Herald. Now I'll be giving you dumb laws in Alabama. Bear wrestling matches are prohibited. You must have windshield wipers on your car. You may not have an ice cream cone in your back pocket at any time. It is considered an offense to open an umbrella on a street for fear of spooking horses. It is illegal to sell peanuts in Lee County after sundown on Wednesday. It is illegal for a driver to be blindfolded while operating a vehicle. Putting salt on a railroad track may be punishable by death. Boogers may not be flicked into the wind. It is illegal to drive the wrong way down a one-way street if you have a lantern attached to the front of your automobile. And now to the weather. I'll be giving you the current weather report. The current temperature is 60 degrees. The high for today was 73 degrees. The low is 49 degrees. Winds are from 1 to 2 miles per hour from the northwest. The barometer is at 29.78 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 75%. Today there has been 107 inches of moisture measured by the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the month is 1400ths of an inch. And now I'll be giving you a big map. Now here's our national weather outlook. There's rain across most of the Pacific Northwest and the West. So here. The rain forms a narrow band from Nebraska and Oklahoma to move northeast into Canada through the Great Lakes. The southern edge of the county has rain from Texas through Georgia and South Carolina. Here. And now I'll be giving you the 5-day forecast. Wednesday, thunderstorms, high 73, low 41. Thursday, mostly sunny, high 72, low 37. Friday, mostly sunny, high 74, low 39. Saturday, thunderstorms, high 75, low 40. Sunday, thunderstorms, high 75, low 40. Now for our climate change report. I'm your climatologist, and I'll be giving you the CO2 report. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is one of the principal causes of climate change, and it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, resulting in significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. The following are the CO2 numbers for this week. CO2 for the week of May 15, 2016, in parts per million, is 407.84. CO2 2 weeks ago was 407.54. CO2 last year was 397.91. CO2 50 years ago was 324.1. Thank you, Dr. Peter Tanz of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration and Michael McGee of the CO2 Now Earth website for this information. Remember that you can help keep our kids' news show on the air by buying a sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
And that's the end of today's DCTV 4-H news program. This is the news director, Edward, saying good night, and thank you for watching us.